Hello guys, my name is Srinivas Rao. I am a Python trainer. I have 20 years of experience both in project and real time experience, teaching experience. Okay. In previous video we had discussed about instance variables, class variables, and in methods we had discussed one of the type of method is instance method. There are three types of methods. Number one is instance method, and second one is class method, and third one is static method. Instance method, class method, and static method. So, this concept we have discussed in previous video session. Okay. Once again we will revise this class method, we will revise this concept class method, instance method. First we understand the instance method. What are instance method? How to define instance method? How to call instance method? Modify instance variables inside the instance method, and how to create instance variable in instance method. This concept we have discussed in the last previous videos. Please check out these videos. Today in this session we will be discussing about class method. We are discussing about what? Class method. Class method in Python. How to define a class method, how to create a class method using @class method decorator. We will discuss about decorator in coming sessions, okay, and how to create class method using class method function, and how to access class variable in class methods. Okay, right. First we understand what is the concept of class method in Python. Class methods are methods that are called on class, not on the specific object of the class, okay, not on the specific object. Class methods, again I repeat, class methods are methods that are called on the class itself, not on the specific object. Therefore, this method belongs to class level. It belongs to class level, and all class instances share a class method, and all objects all class instances share a class method, just like a class variable. A class method is bound to the class and not on the object of the class. It can access only class variable. So, class method access only class variable, not instance variable. It can modify the class state by changing the value of class variable that will apply across all the. It can modify the class state by changing the value of class variable that will apply across all the class objects. Okay, right. In method implementation, if you use only class variable, okay, in method implementation, when you define a method, in that implementation, if we use only class variables, we should declare such methods as class methods. The class method as the CL is the first parameter. See, in previous recording video, we defined what? Instance method. How? By using, for example, def demo. Def demo in bracket first variable is self, okay, indentation, and this is a block of the method. So, first variable is what here? Self. First variable is self. Same way here class method, for example, let us create one class method. So, def hello, for example, def hello, this is a class method, it should not be self parameter, it should be CLS as a parameter. So, means this method is what? Class method. What is this one? This is instance method. This is instance method. This demo method is instance method. Why? Because it has first parameter as self. And here class method, here in this hello method, this is not instance method, because see the variable or parameter, it is CLS, meaning it is class method. It is class method. So, the class method has CLS as the first parameter, which refers to the class. Class methods are used when we deal with factor methods. Factor methods are those methods that returns the class object for different use cases. All we will see practically, we will see. So, how to call class method? Class methods are called by using class name dot method name as well as by using object name of the class, by using object name dot class method name, or by you can use by class name dot class method name. We will see practical, we will see practical. So, I will create once again a class student, for example. We will take this one student class, okay, and here I will create one variable name, school name. See, this is class variable name, school name is class variable name, and the name is, for example, ABC school, ABC school. Now, I will create what? I will create one constructor called def underscore underscore. This constructor, I am creating one constructor underscore underscore init self one minute, just give me 1 minute, def underscore underscore init self, and I will declare 3 variables. One is roll number, one is name of the student, one is age of the student, name of the student and age of the student, comma age of the student. Then I will initialize how? By using this self. Self is nothing but memory reference of the current object. Self dot RNO equals to RNO. Next, self dot name equals to name, and self dot age equals to age. Right. Now, what do I will set display method, for example, self, and I will display the details of the student objects. Print roll number, comma self dot RNO. Same way, print name of the student, self dot name, and same way print age of the student, self dot age. Right. This is a class variable, and the value of this school name is ABC school, and this is one constructor to initialize attributes or variables when you create the object, and this is normal method called display method, and it is called instance method. This we discussed in previous session. Why it is called instance method? Because there is first parameter is self, and next is what? It is accessing this method. This method is accessing this instance variables. This method, display method, is accessing instance variable. So, that is the reason this method is called instance method. This method is called instance method. Now, for example, I will create one more method. Now, this time I will not create static method, instance method, I will create class method. See here, def change school. I am creating one method called change school. See here, the first parameter, it is not self, it is CLS. Yes, it is CLS, means this method is not instance method. This method is what? Class method. Class method, and one more thing we should apply what called decorator. What is decorator? We will discuss in coming video session, but what is decorator? Here we have to use this decorator called class method. Class method. A decorator called class method. So, we should give this on the above this method name, we should give this decorator. And what is the decorator name? Class method is a decorator name. What are decorators? We will discuss in coming video session. So, if you want to define a class method, okay, in the brackets you should give CLS, and one more thing is that you should give this decorator called at class method, So, this line number 16 is called what? It is called decorator. Now, I want to change the school. Okay, I want to change the school. First, what I will do? I will print and then I will change the school. Okay. So, here I will declare one variable called school name. Okay. Next, what I will do? I will print this. Print student dot school name, student dot school name. Okay. Next, I will initialize this. Okay. Student dot school name equals to school name. Right. So, what is this method? This method is class method, and it will apply for all the objects. It will apply for all the objects, right. Now, what will do? I will create the objects now. Obj1 first student, student 1 equals to class name student. Okay. I have to pass arguments. Why? Because in this constructor there are 3 variables, roll number, name and age. So, what I will do here? I will say roll number 999, for example, Rohit, the name is Rohit and age is 21, age is 21, right. Object is created, okay. This 999 will pass to roll number, this Rohit will pass to name, this age 21 will pass to 21, 21 will pass to this age, means the self dot current objects roll number is 999, current object name is Rohit, current object roll number is 21. Now, it will display current object roll number, that is 999, current object, this is current object's name is Rohit and current objects is age, that is 21 something. I want to display. So, what I will do? I will say I will call this display method. How? By using object name obj1 dot a display method. So, this display method will call that method and it will display the current objects details. The current object details is what? The current object details are 999, Rohit and 21. Same way, what I will do? I will get another object obj2. obj2 equals to student class. Okay. This I am given 998, comma for example Sachin, comma 22 for example. I want to display second object. So, current object is obj2 dot display. So, what is the current object now? Current object is obj2, means this self contains current object, this self contains memory reference of the current object. Now, memory reference of the obj2, my current object is obj2. So, it contains, this self contains the memory address of obj2. So, it prints obj2 dot roll number, obj2 dot name, obj2 dot age, means it prints second object details, that is Sachin. Okay. Right. We know, we discussed. Okay. We know all this we discussed. Now, I want to change the school. I want to change. See, these two students are studying in ABC school. I want to change to XYZ school. So, if you want to change the school, we have one method called class method called change school. Okay. So, what I will say? What I will do? I will say class name dot change school. Please here say change school, and here we have to pass one school name, that is for example XYZ school. Now, run this. Now, all here they belongs to ABC school. So, what I will do? I want to display the school name. So, what I will do here after displaying the object 1, I want to display school name also. So, first let me remove this, print school name, colon, comma, student dot school name. Okay, and close the bracket, and just a minute, SCH. Okay. Right. See here, roll number 999, Rohit, name is Rohit, age is 21, and school name. Okay. So, what do we do? Now, we will call this method. Okay. So, initially all are studying in ABC school. See at line number 3, all are studying in ABC school. Now, I want to change the school. If you want to change a school, we will call this method called change school method. See, for example, first I want to display the old school name. So, I will come here in display method, I will display old school. How? By using print school name, colon, comma, I want to display the old school. So, we have to use student dot school name. So, this will print the old school. We will call the method. We will call this display method. obj1 dot display method. Dot display method, it will display old school, that is ABC school, that is ABC school. Now, I want to change the school. I want to change school from ABC to XYZ school. So, what will do? I will say class name dot school name equals to not equals to, what will do? I will call the method, which method? Dot change school, and I will give XYZ school, for example XYZ school. Now, it will call this method called class method now, OOL XYZ school. Again I will run this, Now, old school is ABC school, and a new school is XYZ school, okay, right. So, this is a way to call class methods, class name dot class method name dot class method name. See, this is old school and this is new school, Anyway, we will discuss after when we discuss about decorators, again we will come here and we will discuss about this class methods again, right. Next concept is static methods. What are static methods? Static methods can be called without creating an object or instance. Simply create the method and call it directly. We call a method without creating objects. Static methods can be called without creating any objects. No need to create any objects. Directly we can call. Simply create the method and call it directly. We call a method without creating objects. This runs directly against the concept of object programming and might be frowned up, but at times it can be useful to have a static method. Okay. Normally, you would to either have function calls or to create an object from which you can call this method. You can, however, do something else, call a method in class without creating an object. So, now we will see I want to create one static method. So, for example, I will create one class called music class, music, okay, and I want to create one method here, okay, def play music indentation, and I will print here play the music, and see this play music, there are no self, no CLS, empty brackets, okay, and we have to have one decorator. That is at static method, like class method at class method. Same way for static methods we should have this decorator. What are decorators we will discuss in coming video sessions, but you have to give this at static method. Okay. Now, no need to create objects to call this method, no need to create an object, directly we can call. By using this class name music dot play music. Now, it will run, it will show the play the music. Suppose what I will create normal method, like instance method, for example, def stop music in bracket self, and here just a print stop the music. Now, if you want to call this method, definitely we have to create one object. Because it is an instance method. Why? It has one self parameter inside this method, but here there is no CLS, there is no self. So, this method is called static method and this method is called instance method. So, instance method compulsory have to create object. So, obj1 for example, music class and obj1 dot stop music and run this program, play the music and stop the music. So, we have understand here what is instance variables, or what is class variable, okay, what is instance method. So, we are done with instance methods. What is class method, and what is static method. Class method and what is static method. These concepts we have discussed yesterday's and today's video, previous video session and this session. What is static method? Right. In coming video session, next video session, we will discuss about inheritance. What is inheritance and what are the types of inheritance we will be discussing in next video session. If you like this video, please click on like button and share our channel. Thank you very much.